but how do you think that getting into this scene has kind of changed your life? Do you feel that it's it's a very unorthodox lifestyle, right? It's like a very abnormal lifestyle. I guess what has your experience been as a traveling warrior throughout the world?
So, this is actually a good question. So till like Tekken 7, I was like, obviously I was traveling a lot, right? But at the same time, as you say, the Tekken, fighting game was like super smaller than, right now. So I was traveling a lot, but at the same time, maybe I should get a job, right? I should study more, and then, right?
Yeah, that moment, yeah.
Yeah, moment, right? But Tekken 7 came out, and then I still went to arcade, but still had a like part-time job. I studied English to get to the whatever but it's so super random. Just my first pro gaming team folks just contact me, and then I was like 29, and then that's how I started. But still, as you say, is I would say the lifestyle right now. Fighting game players, the lifestyle is not common, right?
Yeah.
But I think right now the fighting game community is getting like recognized more.
Yeah.
And then I think this is the moment where everybody now can start. Before, I would say, before we didn't have like official tour for tournament. Now just invite players. You go to sleep right there and
and just keep on doing it, right? Yeah, that's kind of how it was for a while. But did that change when I guess when Tekken 7 came out, and I remember of course you won Evo in Tekken 7, and you were on Echo Fox at the time. I remember that was kind of like it was Rick Fox's team, and it's not there anymore now, but during that time things had gotten much bigger, right? I remember it was in Mandalay Bay, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was in Mandalay Bay, and I think it was you and Saint in the grand finals, and I remember it was just like, wow, this is extremely big and a big deal, and you're in the jersey and you're a huge stadium and you're playing. What was that experience like for you? Just to see that year must have been a very meaningful moment for you, I imagine.
Yeah. So I think the Evo experience, the all tournament experience is like, I'm like half and half. Fighting game gets bigger, get recognized, and then amazing, right? But sometimes I miss like the wider scene as well too. Because I'm like, I'm from old cultures, right?
Yeah.
But winning Evo, I would say that's my best experience in my life, probably, because
Really?
big stadium, many people watching me, and then
Yeah. There was and of course, like I think a lot of people were happy to see you on the stage, because the OGs all knew about you, and to see you win that. Of course, everyone felt you deserved it, but during that time, you were winning so much. I remember it was you and Saint where I think we did a Korea gaming video interview, and this maybe the first time that we met each other, and you guys were that period was kind of crazy because like I remember people were like, oh, Dragunov and Jack, that's like in the top 8s, and of course this is of course you and Saint that were part of that reason. But I guess at one point I remember one of the things that kind of shook things up was Kudans came onto the scene, and Kudans is somebody who you've played many times at Tekken 5.
Honestly, not a lot.
Not a lot, okay.
Because he was like better player. More active. I would say more active players during Tekken 5. During Tekken 5, I was like I was like still student, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I look it up in Tekken 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he was somebody that you looked up to.
Yeah. He went to. I still remember he went to like Japan or tournament. I was like, high school.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. And so the Tekken 7 period, I feel like this is a point in Tekken where this game really kind of started to get more and more popular. You could feel that, right?
Right. Yeah.
What were there any signs? Were there any changes that you noticed? Like, wow, this game's actually starting to get more and more recognized, because you came from back in the older Tekkens where it was nothing like that. And So did you notice any things that were changing different? Obviously, you got sponsored and you had you were in a big stage at Evo, but like just the game getting bigger. Did you notice some things?
Yeah, I think
changing?
I noticed something with my personal experience that during like 2017 or 18, I go to like airport or like coffee shop, and then then somebody just randomly ask me, hey, oh, you JDCR, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and then
Okay.
super random, and
Yeah.
then even one guy, I still remember that, even one guy at CEO, tournament, he was like, yeah, he tried to talk to me. I mean, that's okay, but he actually want my autograph on his shoes.
On his shoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're
But
like,
that's when I realized, what, this is crazy. I mean, shoe?
yeah, I get to draw on someone's shoes.
Right.
Like am I not ruining your shoes?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a very interesting moment. I guess if you were being recognized in coffee shops and random places, like of course in a fighting game tournament, people will recognize you, right? Because
right,
you're.
yeah.
But once you're outside of that, I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of like, oh, okay, this is becoming a bigger and bigger
Right,
thing,
yeah.
and so I guess so there's this Tekken 7 period, which was very is very good for Tekken overall.